Hello guys, Dan here from Dan's Tech, and in today's video we're going to be checking out the NZXT H440 or the H440. So this is a case that my friend Ben did decide to pick up. As you might have seen, he had recently upgraded to the GTX 970. So key features of this case: you get 4 fans included. It has got kind of a special kind of mounting mechanism for hard drives and SSDs, and then it just boasts the fact that you've got a lot of room in the back down at the power supply to route your cables. Also, just the front of the box got a lot of kind of lights, colours, just to kind of indicate that you can get this case in a variety of colours. So you got blue, red, yellow. You got a lot of the colours that you can choose from, and we'll kind of leave it at that. Now inside you do get a user manual. I did kind of have a look, and it's just showing you how to pop off some of the side panels and just show you where you can kind of mount radiators and all that kind of stuff. This case is optimised to be silent, but at the same time it does support a lot of options for water cooling radiators, which is nice. And radiator, that's all good. So you can get water cooling in this case, and as you can see there, look, that's just showing you the radiators. Now, just taking the actual case out of the box and just kind of undoing its wrapping, I did say the case is kind of powder coated black. My friend Ben did decide to pick up the blue version, which is quite nice, and I will say this case it does feel a premium case. Now, in terms of the foam that the case came in, I would be quite skeptical in terms of shipping a case once it's actually got a system built in it. The foam is thick, but I don't think it's actually thick enough to actually be safe for transportation with a full system. But it would be nice to see NZXT using soft foam, but nevertheless, we're just going to kind of unravel the case from its packaging. Just kind of have a further look at the case in general. Now, one thing I do want to mention is that it is powder coated black, which means typically your fingerprints won't be shown on it, which is pretty nice. Also, my case doesn't really have that issue, but for a lot of people, having a case that doesn't show fingerprints is kind of a big deal. And on the front, it's just kind of plain, nice minimalistic, and I will say the fans do get the air from the actual sides of the case. And on the top you get USB 2 ports, USB 3 ports, so you get 2 of them each, and then you also get a headphone and also a microphone port. There we are. Also, just to the left of the case, you do get a power button and also a reset button. You can press the reset button in with your hand without using any kind of paper clip or anything like that. So just do bear that in mind. The power button as well is it does illuminate. On the side here you have vents for your fans. There we are. And also on the back you have some more vents for the top fans. So on the back, you can mount 140 or 120mm fan. You get a load of your spaces there to mount hard drives or whatnot. Then you do get 2 ports for water cooling, as well as a space down the bottom to mount a power supply. That does actually come with a bracket. And all of the screws attached to the case, these screws can't actually come out, so once you unscrew them, they just kind of dangle free. So that's a good thing if you guys are worried about losing the thumb screws with the case. As you can see, look, they didn't actually fall off there. Now this is the inside of the case, and you do get a little white box with all of the screws in. This does contain screws for mounting hard drives, SSDs, optical drives, and it just has a lot of things like cable ties in. So these are all the screws. It's quite a lot. So you get screws for fans and all that kind of jazz. You get a little sticker, NZXT sticker, as well as some cable ties. That's always good. I will say you do get quite a lot of them, so pretty pleased with that. So this is the interior of the case. I will say you do get your actual standoffs pre-installed. And the good thing with this case is that you can't see your hard drives that are mounted. You can only see them from the opposite side. These are the feet for the bottom. I will say these are about 1 inch. Quite large feet. That does allow fans, say mounted on the bottom, to get enough air. Also on the back for this, on the actual bottom you do get a fan filter. I will say it's really hard to take out, but it's good that NZXT have included this, so your power supply don't get a lot of dust clogged up inside it. So talking about dust filters in the front, you do get a very, very large one here, and it is actually magnetic, and that is just for filtering the intake. I will say you do get 3 fans included. Very good fans actually. I've actually tested these out, and they're pretty solid actually. They're very quiet and do move quite a lot of air. Easy to install and kind of swap out. And I will say a really good thing with that fan filter is that it's magnetic. You can take it out and put it back in incredibly easily, which is pretty damn good. I will give you that. Now onto the back of the case, you get a built-in fan controller, and I will say with this case, you can only mount a limited amount of hard drives. You've only got 5 kind of spaces here, but I will say you do get a lot of kind of space in between them, so then them 3 fans in the front will get quite a lot of air, which is to some people quite a big deal. Now, also I will say there's a lot of cables included because of the fan controller and also the fans, but nevertheless I think you can actually just put them all down in the bottom. Now onto the top, you do get space here to mount 340mm fans, and this is where your water cooling options do come in. So you can mount a triple rad here at the top, and you can actually mount rads in the front of the case if you wanted to. That's all good. Anyway guys, I will say thank you for watching my review of the NZXT H440. I will say my friend Ben did build a PC inside this, and here's kind of the footage. Here's some LEDs that Phobia did send over, and I will say my friend Ben has got a nice system, and he's kind of pleased with the sounds and also the amount of air that this case can intake with the stock fans that you've got with it. So yeah, there we are. So that's Ben's system. So that's all good. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I will say thanks for checking out the video. If you've got any comments, feel free to put them in the bottom. And without further ado guys, I will catch you in my next video. Goodbye.